Hello everybody, we are back here on Call of the Wild the Angler, and today our goal is going to be to try and get ourselves some giant pike here on Norway, because believe it or not, this map actually has really big pike compared to Golden Ridge Reserve, and it's actually intentional. So the reason they have made it so that the Norway pike are a lot bigger is because I believe, from what I understand, that's kind of how it is in real life. And so what may be a small silver here on Golden Ridge would be like a small gold. It's quite insane, the difference in size. I believe the pike here as a diamond get clear up to like 48 pounds, which is almost double what they get on Golden Ridge Reserve. So our goal today is going to be to try and find ourselves a giant diamond northern pike on the Trollsport Norway map. We're going to be using a size 1 swim bait with the heaviest bait casting setup, and we're just going to be constant retrieving. We will see if we can get something nice. The swim bait that I'm using is the mission swim bait from Trollsport. You do some of the main storyline missions, and eventually you get to this. However, it's the exact same as the normal size 1 swim bait. It just looks a little bit different cosmetically. Now, this video is not going to be a pike guide, but if you guys want to see a pike guide in the future for Norway, be sure to leave a comment in the comments section letting me know that you guys want a pike guide, because I could totally do a pike guide, and I might even make one that is for both reserves. And the reason that we're using a size 1 swim bait is because you're only going to get silver and better on it. You're going to get silvers, you're going to get golds, and you could even get some diamonds if you're lucky enough. Again, diamonds are very rare in this game, so the odds of getting one are quite low, but hopefully we will be lucky enough today. It's very likely that I will swap between a few different lures today, as pike can bite on the swim baits, the poppers, the frogs, as well as the spinners and spoons. They bite on a ton of stuff. In fact, I think they bite the jerkbait as well. Let's take a quick look right here, and yeah, they bite on pretty much any of the hard lures and also the grubs as well. So you can use a lot of different things to catch pike. So there's a few different areas we'll be going to today. We're going to start here, and then we'll probably go to these little spots as well, and maybe try out these 2 spots at some point. I think the main spot I'm going to go to, though, is the magic pond over here, as this is where so many of my friends have pulled diamond northern pike out of, and I still haven't, so I really want to get one out of there. There we go. We got a fish on. This is like the 4th or 5th cast here at the magic pond, and we got ourselves a fish on. I'm assuming this is probably a pike, though I think there might be salmon in this particular area as well. And I believe there's also asps, so we could end up hooking into other stuff today. But we do have what appears to be a Atlantic salmon. Well, hopefully this isn't going to be the trend for today. Hopefully we can get a lot of pike and not a bunch of these guys. But that's par for the course, to be fair. The Atlantics, they're everywhere. That looks to be a pike. And there we go. We got ourselves a northern pike. This one, I believe, is bigger than the other one we caught. We ended up getting it on the size 3 jerkbait, as I wasn't hooking any pike on other lures. So we had to go to the jerkbait. And of course, because we're using a size 3, we did hook into a bronze. This is not a silver and above only size of lure, so it's a little bit unfortunate. But, you know, at least we're catching something and we know they're biting. That is another pike. Let's go ahead and set the hook into it. The magic pond is definitely delivering better than some of the other areas have been. I tried a couple other spots first and then went over here to the magic pond, and of course now we're hooking into some fish. Another bronze northern pike. And for those curious, there it is, size 3 jerkbait, just doing the twitching technique, and the location that we're currently at is right here at the magic pond. There's even a trailhead right next to it, which is really nice. That looks to be a pike going for it. I think, at least. It definitely looked a lot more slender than the salmon, so... And it's going under our boat. That's not good. It's in our boat. Actually, it's going around the other side now. Not the most good-looking way to catch it, but hey, that's our biggest pike of the day. 15.60 pounds, and just shows you the size of the pike here on Norway. This is only a silver. If we were on Golden Ridge, this would be a really good gold. Oh, there we go. Got a fish on the size 1 spinner bait. Let's see what we've got here. It is indeed a pike, so this is going to be at least a silver. And there we go. That is going to be our best one of the day at 17 pounds on the size 1 spinnerbait. Looking absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that. That is a massive pike right there. That is the biggest pike of the day. Question is that a silver or a gold? Oh, it's almost a gold, but it is just a silver. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at the size of a silver pike on Troll Sport. It is crazy. Like, I don't think I've been that excited about a silver since the brand new update dropped, which is pretty crazy. The fact that this right here is a silver is just insane. And the location that we caught that at is right here. It's very close to the starting outpost. You just need to drive along the road down to here and boom, right at the villa. There we go. We got ourselves another pike biting. We're back to the very first location that we went to. And we've got another solid pike on the size 1 popper. Go ahead and get this guy in before he goes under the dock. And another monster northern pike. You love to see it. It feels so weird to be calling a silver a monster, but like compared to what we're used to on Golden Ridge, this really is a monster pike. I cannot wait until we sink our hooks into a gold or a diamond. I will not stop this video until I get either a gold or diamond because I really just want to show it off to you guys on how insane they can get. There we go. We're hooked into another pike finally. How big is this guy right here gonna be? Come on. There we go. How big are you? 16.70 pounds. Definitely not as big as some of the others. This location that we're currently at is right here. It's a pretty decent area. I've seen a lot of people pulling golds out of here pretty consistently, so I got a feeling that if we're going to get a gold, it's going to be right here. That actually looks to be a pretty solid pike. Definitely one of the bigger ones of the day, I would say. Putting a little more tension on here than some of them as well. Yeah, that is a nice 19.59 pound silver northern pike. Looking good. Oh my gosh. There we go. That's a big pike right there. That is an absolute monster of a pike. Look at that guy right there. This is minimum a giant silver, and I'm really hoping it's going to be at least a gold. What do we got here? That could be gold, but I think it's a big silver. It's a big silver, 21.34 pounds, but still a really good pike. Ooh, that actually might be a decent pike that we got on at the moment. Definitely putting on more tension than some of them have. What do we got here? I couldn't really get a good look at him. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good pike. Yeah, that's one of the bigger ones of the day. 21.09 pounds. Looking pretty solid. And I think this is the exact same spot that we caught the other one that was very similar in size. That's a big looking pike right there. Let's see what we got on now. I think this one's probably going to be around the 20-pound mark again. A very solid looking pike. You know, I think this has been the most consistent location I've been to today. I took a bit of a break, so this is actually about 3 hours after I fished here last. Because I went and got some food and did a couple things around the house. And now we're back, and it is still delivering massive pike. That is our biggest one of the day, 21.70. That right there is a giant pike, and it's not even a gold. That is just still so crazy to me, the massive difference between Golden Ridge and Norway's pike. And again, the location is right here. This is a really phenomenal spot, it seems. Just absolutely incredible. Ooh, there we go. And that is a giant pike right there. Wow, that is a monster. That might be the biggest pike of the day. Oh yeah, Let's go! 27.98 pound gold northern pike. We finally did it. A gold northern pike off of Norway, and it doesn't even fit on the screen. That is just pure insanity. Look at the size of this beast. And this isn't even close to as big as these pike can get, with some of the biggest pike that I've seen pulled off of Norway being around like 48 pounds as a really large diamond. So they get way bigger than this 27-pounder here. And our first massive pike of the day was caught at this location right here. This is a pretty decent area. Like, this little stretch right here seems to be one of the places that I see the most gold pike being pulled out of by other people. But this is actually the first giant pike that I've managed to pull out of it, so this was a pretty awesome thing to get. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got another big pike going for it. The question is, will this be a gold as well, or is this just going to be a big silver? I'm hoping we got ourselves another gold, but it's kind of looking a little bit low on the tension. I think this is likely a good silver, though it's taken forever to secure catch, so maybe. Ah, it is just a big silver, but 20 pounds is nothing to sneeze at. It's still a big pike. It was at about this time where I decided to put the pike video on hold and go after one of the legendary fish, as it had just gone active and I wanted to get the video out for that as soon as I possibly could. But I came back the very next day and continued fishing for pike and managed to hook into a really, really nice pike right here. Now, this is considered a small gold, and it's still like almost 23 pounds, which is crazy. Again, the pike on this map are just huge. I love it. It really is a breath of fresh air compared to the Golden Ridge Reserve pike, where they're not super huge. Like, they're definitely nowhere near what you see on this reserve. And then after a couple more hours of fishing, I ended up hooking into another giant gold pike, this one being a little bit larger than the last, but not quite as big as our first one, but still a really solid pike, and you really just love to see these monster pike getting reeled in. It is a really fun experience, so I recommend that if you haven't already, go for some pike on Norway. It is a blast, and you will not be disappointed. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a comment down below. And also, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.